Bastante. I guess.
What say you, Scavenger or intruder? And I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized. Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You make... Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here? I will not, for 'twas not I who... 'Twas my mother,
You are required to do nothing, least of all. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do? And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them either...
Time for you to go.
E não, ela tinha citado a nossa parte. Errado. Porque ele aqui, né? Já jogou já uma parte.
So you return. Good. I will not.
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just... I'd sacrifice a lot more.
At last we come to the joy. Take some time.
And this is the young lord from Highever I met earlier. Then we should send our best. Send Alice.
So he needs 2 Grey Warden.
You'll need to cross the gorge. We will signal you when the...
Vou deixar. Eu tô pulando, cara. Ou sim.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
Muito, cara. Botei o microfone um pouco mais perto aqui, vocês me ouvem um pouco melhor. A prole sombria veio com força, gente. É, o rei já não tem mais tanta certeza da vitória assim pela cara dele. O guardião cinzento falando que provavelmente tinha um arco-demônio e o cara não tava dando moral, tava achando que tava de barbada a guerra.
Let's cross the bridge and get Charles.
Pegamos um save automático ali. Tá um nosso aqui.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower. It's been...
O mago entrou na equipe aí, ó. Então, stun, um ataque na área, um ataque. Ataque normal. morreu ninguém. Revestimento ácido. Uma arma revestida com ácido causa dano de natureza a cada acerto. Interessante.
As you wish.
Não sei, mas eu acho que a gente jogou fogo até no nosso, a gente até fogo amigo. Tem mais aqui em cima, gente. Ele ali é problemático. Ah, o mago não pode ficar onde ele tá, né? Difícil pra ter mais emoção. Ah, eu tô achando que a gente vai ficar com o inventário cheio. Eu acho que a gente acabou pulando ali a City Quest de entregar o negócio pro cara do cachorro lá, né? Não, a gente já fez. Vamos lá então. Sempre é tarde demais. Ah! Nossa, ferraram muito. Nossa, se ferramos muito. Começo já. tentar um ataque. Nem vou reagir. Não vai dar. A gente não pode. Ai. Ai, ai, ai. Ali fechou, mano. Vamos abrir de novo. Ai, que porcaria, gente. Tô abrindo aqui. Vamos ver se vai estar ali onde nós estávamos ali agora. Certo, vamos upar aqui, ó, meu. É, a gente só tem um ponto, tá? E é bom pra gente desarmar as armadilhas. Daí tem ali, ó. Versão. Funga. Aí eu fico na dúvida. Vocês acham? Que força, né? Não, vou botar força. Eu vou botar força. Eu vou precisar de força. Entre tudo. Mesmo. um negócio do templário. O nosso tatuazinho, força. Ai, nós já perdemos o Totó. Fica parado. Estamos tomando uma tunda, gente. Tem vida, o cara usou tudo ali. Ah, um monte de vida, gente. O cara usou tudo. Não, 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 não. É esse aqui mesmo. Nossa, save. Tá, que é isso? Boa, preciso cobrar. Ah, tá difícil.
As you wish.
Nós passamos na armadilha, né? Escolhemos passar por...
This should be easy enough.
Perícia. Atrás tem outro.
Let's make this quick!
Jogar com cuidado, né? Tá salvando da hora.
Take that! Let's get started.
What now?
On it.
Maker's breath. What are these darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Tyron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Gente. Tudo que a gente puder aí.
On it.
Cara, deixa eu botar isso. Dois de força, não vai ter força. Dália. Mais depois. Olha, depois vai entrar mais gente. A gente tá com ele tanque.
Lothen better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Time! For a little cleanup.
Off I go.
Vale. Deitou, cara. Derrubaram uma água.
This should be easy enough. Stay still! You're getting smart.
Ô, meu maquinho, já tô com ferimento já. Faz. Finalidade para astúcia. Remover esse ferimento hoje para ferimentos ou visite acampamentos. Tá ferido, meu amigo. Momentos. Bora. Faz esse. Entendi. Não temos elmo nenhum.
You think you have a chance? Victory shall find.
Ah, o Alisson morreu agora. É forte, cara.
Right.
Então.
Here.
Beleza, pra defesa.
Let's get started. This should be. This should be easy enough.
Coleira feia, gurizada.
On it. Right.
Quando espaço, hein? Ah, interrompeu minha habilidade.
As you wish.
Caraca, hein? Nunca, cara. Ai, gente, viajei. Vamos ver o que dá pra fazer aqui, cara.
You or me, right there's gonna be me. Off I go. Weapons at the ready.
Aqui.
Time for a little cleanup.
Ah, vai estar preso ali, não vai então.
Time to think ready for
Nossa, aqui tá com um cheiro da vida.
As you wish.
De novo foi, gente. Ei, gente. É, porque eu ratei feio ali no começo ali, cara. Eu solto o top. Ei. Vamos de novo, vamos de novo. Assim.
Victory shall be mine. Here we go.
Agora vai, gente. E caiu. Derruba, gente. Finalizou ele. Nossa. Todo mundo ferido. Todo mundo todo quebrado. ogro do Fu. Aí é cinematic.
Sound the retreat.
What about the
Foi a
king?
retirada. Bah, tava na cara que ele ia
As
trair
I
eles, né?
command.
Ah, tava na cara que esse louco ia trair eles.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Ah, vão deixar o pessoal morrer na guerra lá, sem reforço, cara. Da tropa que tá se retirando. Já era, até onde? Tá ruim pro guardião cinzento. E o rei já era. Tá? Deus, o rei já tá de zoinho virado já, coitado. Tô só achando.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
Vamos ver.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
Como tá sua memória? Você se lembra do resgate feito pela minha mãe?
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred.
No.
Your friend, he is not taking it well. The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before. Yes, he is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Bora.
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
Parece que a mãe dela tem uns poderes aí curativos.
I will stay and make something to eat.
Um minutinho, pessoal. Vamos ver. Carga ali não dá pra abrir.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
Oi?
You're alive.
Ah, é? Dos gatos?
I thought you were dead for
Ah.
sure. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well.
Bah,
has it
serviu
not?
bem, né? Curou os dois.
Must
Deve
I?
ser muito velho,
Age and power
poderosa.
are relative.
Devo,
It
idade e
depends on
poder são
who is
relativos,
asking.
depende de quem está
Compared to
perguntando.
you?
Comparando a você,
Yes,
sim, para
on
os
both
dois.
counts.
Ele é mais
Then
poderoso.
why didn't you save Duncan? He was our leader.
I am sorry for your Duncan, but your grief must come later. In the dark shadows before you take vengeance, as my mother once said. Duty must come now. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
It is
Yes,
said that
yes,
long
demônio.
ago,
É dito que
the
há muito
Maker sent the
tempo
old gods of the
o
ancient Tevinter
Criador mandou os deuses
slumber
antigos
in
do antigo mundo
prisons
Império
deep
Dark
beneath the surface.
deveriam
An
dormir.
archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that
Deus
or not,
antigo desperto
history says it's a
corrompido pelas
fearsome and
trevas.
immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Coisa temível e imortal.
Me, I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights
Sabe
and
nada do
darkspawn.
céu.
Well, whatever Logain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this
O cara
Logain of
aproveitou o
his
ataque
mistake.
das
He just
proles das
betrayed his own
trevas
king.
pra
If Al Eamon knew what he
atrair
did
o
at
cara.
Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
atrair o rei de Felden lá.
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I
Parece
know
tio
him.
dele.
He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Such determination. How intriguing.
I still don't know if Al Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
You have more at your disposal than you think.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. Now that you mention it, I do have one more thing to offer.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Have I no say in this?
Oh, ela vai se
You
juntar a
have been
nós, eu
itching
acho
to
uma
get
ideia
out of the wilds
excelente.
for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these 2 must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
É, tá entregando a filha.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or 2 afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
É, mais uma integrante na nossa equipe aí, ó. Saiu o mago lá, entrou esse aí, ó. O mago morreu, aquele mago lá. Uma história, né? Da habilidade dela. Vamos dar um save, gente. Faz. O projeto uma onda de energia. Esse net que atordou os inimigos. Tá. Treina a vida. Mago força o alvo se forte medo. Capaz de mover menos que ele passe por um teste de resistência. Posição mental que desorienta o alvo por um curto período de tempo. O alvo combatente verdade para ataque. Forma, já. Forma. Cavado, a aranha lança uma teia no alvo, imobilizando por um curto período de tempo. A criatura cospe veneno no seu alvo, causando dano de natureza por um curto período de tempo. vai ser o cara dessa armadilha. Habilidade de resistência ao frio. Resistência elétrica, resistência ao fogo. Ah, isso aqui de. Isso aqui é debuff. Cura. Categorizar. Debuff. Aí. Derruba. Atordoados. Tá do jeito que tava. Bora lá então, povo. Eu queria falar que tinha que fazer mais uma vez, só não sei. Bora. Veneirinho.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Wow. Que loucura. Pegando.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess that fellow is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
Peraí, pessoal. Aí. Então vocês são
Indeed,
coletores
for
de
the upkeep of
taxa.
the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you. See?
Isso ali é meio
Shut
burro.
up. Even a Genlock would have understood that. Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
Beleza.
I see.
Vamos tomar uma retaço nas costas.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the dog spawn get us all. Right. I guess so. I'm sorry. Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear. There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me. I'm not going down without a fight.
Vamos lá.
Right.
Pode chamar mais um.
As you wish.
Vamos, gente. Pegar o resto.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Huh?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first. He was out scouting in the wilds, wasn't he? That's what the king said.
Then attempting to look for him there would be foolish. He is either dead or he managed to flee to the north.
Very sensitive.
I am simply saying that it is foolish to mount a rescue when you have no notion where this man is and the wilds are overrun with darkspawn. You will either find him somewhere outside the wilds with other survivors, or not at all.
But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them? There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Lothen and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Só confio no nosso save.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
We were
I'd
lucky.
rather talk
We had the
about
coin
your
to pay
mother.
the toll to
There's
those
nothing to talk
bandits.
about.
Many
And besides,
didn't.
isn't
As
your
if
mother
we
a
needed
scary
more
witch who
fighting
lives
here.
in the middle of a
Don't
forest?
you see how scared everyone is?
Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that?
Please,
Apostates,
we came here to get away
mages
from the
outside
fighting.
of the
Mother says we
tower.
have to run before
That's
the bad men.
illegal.
We were
You
lucky.
did not
We
read
had
that
the
in a
coin
book
to pay the
somewhere,
toll
did you?
to those bandits.
I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Or we could not.
You don't look like the other folk fleeing the south. Were you in the battle? Good. No room here for any more outsiders. Can't promise I'm going to answer them. What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone. You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars. He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns, if he returns. What? You mean they're gone? Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian'll be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out. Don't let me stop you.
You there. If you're looking for... Move on if you can. Lothering's lost. You might find that, though it's probably just frightened gossip. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend. I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense. I'll not turn you away. We just ask that you don't bring more problems here. People are frightened.
I brought my family to Lothering because
Where are you from? And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one. Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Right.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? Haha, I'm not the only one with some business sense.
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You want me to bid against him? We don't have that kind of coin. You would actually do the bidding of this evil little man. Fine. May your heartlessness bring you exactly what you deserve.
A fine sentiment, if I've ever heard one.
You're so nice. I bet you make allies everywhere you go.
Ha! Serves that wench right. You have my thanks. And 100 silvers, yes?
Desconto, vou matá-lo aqui, ó. Ah,
right, fair enough. But only you. This way. And beware the urchins. They have grabby little hands.
Eu não tinha nada interessante, não.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of
Nossa, que dramático.
Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Nossa.
Darkspawn will feast on our flesh! Everyone will die! The evil shall... You again! Can you all not smell the evil? This one is... No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You can't... My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn! No! I won't listen to the words of a man tainted by Darkspawn!
Yeah, chapéu.
Oh, that I could wipe these images from my eyes! I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come!
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us. Our courage. But there's nothing we can do. Why is this happening?
Darkspawn will feast on your living heart!
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left. So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all. Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that. Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else. Make her watch over you.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign. Yes? Who might you be? I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights? Some have in recent days. Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness. If the matter is important, certainly. Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tairn Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster. None that we know of. Teyrn Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them. The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent. Our ban was summoned by Teyrn Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned. If the matter is important, certainly. Only if you are interested in the business of mages. I have heard word that the Templars who watch over the Circle of Magi's tower have called for the rite of annulment. Hopefully I've heard wrong. If the rite of annulment is invoked, the tower and every living soul within will be destroyed.
We need the Circle's help. We should go and find out what's happening.
To have such a call when mages are needed to fight the Darkspawn, something terrible must have happened. I have nothing else to tell you. The only news I care about is the approaching horde. Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
You, miss, what is your name? You seem quite odd to me.
You would not be the first to think so. But avert your eyes. I will not have you staring over long.
Best get used to it. I'll be watching you. We want no trouble here.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Teyrn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Pera aí, gente, derrubei o celular.
Why is that, if I may ask? I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Teyrn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Teyrn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern. The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Loghain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could. Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this. If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that once Sir Henrik arrives. My fellow knight and traveling companion. He is delayed, though. What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. A reward? Oh, of course. I hope a sovereign is sufficient. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
As coisas dele tava com os bandidos lá, cara.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled fear.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. I understand. Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor. What can I do for you, then? You haven't the courtesy to tithe, and yet you ask for my blessing? Never you mind. Now, if there is nothing else? A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws. You have not heard? The Tairn claims that the Grey Wardens are responsible for the King's death. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else? I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village and Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else? May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
Spreads across all four corners of the world. Let it rise at last to the
Fecha a
ears
porta
of the
aí, por
Maker.
favor.
Let him hear our unwavering
Pode
faith.
Jasmine pra lá.
Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall the chant of light make it...
A few knights have come through here, searching for some holy artifact.
None of them stopped to help.
Será que ela não tem a perícia necessária? Não, gente.
Chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out come.
I hear those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars
we came here to get away from the fighting. Where can we go? This is no better.
Have you seen my mother? She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her. Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village. I will. You'll...
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say?
Our brother that fell at Ostagar.
Oh, is that so? You...
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps? I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. Ever since good King Cailan passed, refugees and soldiers have been passing through. I'm the elder here, and I've my hands full making sure refugees don't turn to petty theft, or worse. Sir Bryant at the Chantry is seeing to matters of defense and such. He'd have more of an ear for your type. Too much to do, and not enough time. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travelers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge
Got a brother
me.
that fell at Ostergar.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to leave while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow?
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the
carnage we
supplies
left
from
in
my
the
car.
wilds was horrifying.
Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft.
Are we done with this place? May not be here later, should we leave now?
You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this? 20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most. Death will be my atonement. Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill, though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Vai ver se a madre lá solta.
On it.
Substituiu o Totozinho, eu acho.
Yes? What can I do for you now? It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you? Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. To defend against the Blight? Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him? No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you. The Maker cares no less for that Qunari's victims than for the thousands who fell in Ostagar. Now, good day. Yes? What can I do for you now? Again? We have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature. He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Qunari gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Qunari just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them. He would not say, though he acknowledged his guilt. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Qunari is a danger. The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race.
A mulher tá que tá.
I cannot. Grey Warden though you may be, please leave the Qunari to his fate.
Now we threaten priests. How fun!
Whoa, whoa! Let's not get out of hand here.
What is the meaning of this? You would threaten me with violence?
Your Reverence, please. We are on an important mission. Let us take the Qunari off your hands. I beg you.
I see. And if not, I am to be assaulted. Is this what we have come to?
No, Your Reverence. I will not allow that to happen.
I have more important matters to concern me. Here, take the key to the creature's cage and begone. Do not return.
Tá, teve que ser do jeito de... Teve que ser do jeito difícil, gente. Faltou persuasão, cara.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
You wish something more of me? My preference is death in battle. Failing that, I will wait for the Darkspawn. I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. Somehow that seems unlikely. It matters little, however. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere. yes. It is done.
Tomar. Cerveja. Força de vontade. Permanece. Para ganhar. Ataque. Aquela. De cada golpe ganha. Faz para força, reduz tarde para ataque. Vender umas botas, luvas, tudo, agora não tem. Eu queria vir, né?
what?
Right.
It's your time to die! Hurry!
I'm badly injured.
No mercy!
I need healing. Show me what you got.
Very
I need healing. Bandages. I need bandages.
As you wish.
direct me.
This should be easy enough.
Passa. Um pouco. Passa mais. Se eu morresse, cara, tem que usar outra cura. Magro é roubado, né, cara? É roubado. Sempre fechado, né? Ah, tá. Vamos fazer uma próxima play também, pegar fazer um ladinho, cara.
Siren, little cleaner.
Toma ruim de novo. Nossa, esse pessoal dá muito dano, meu. Pelo amor de Deus. Ele também. Nada de... Ah, que deu. Nossa,
This should be easy enough.
eu vou ainda, ó.
Go! On it.
Não vai dar. Deveria ter focado os cachorros, né? Deveria ter focado os cachorros. Ah, gente, tô mesmo... Ah, ruim, dá. Devia ter focado os totó.
Are we done with this place?
Uau, olha
It
onde
may
nós
not be here
aparecemos.
later, should we leave now?
What about my food? I said enough.
Vamos dar.
You want one of my cats? I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace. I am
Voltou
Sten of the
gente.
better. I suggest you leave me to my fate. Tempting, but I shall decline. Were you... My preference is death in battle. Failing that, I will wait for the darkspawn. I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this? Death will be my atonement. Perhaps. What does your... Importance is a matter of I would not, were I her.
Vamos lá de novo falar com a velha lá. De novo, né, gente? Fazer o quê? Devia ter salvado ali, né? Começa a salvar, sai de uma treta, salva. Sai de outra treta, salva de novo.
Yes?
Do that.
Yes? What can I do for you? It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. That seems highly unlikely. Do you have any sort of papers to corroborate your... Be that as it may, I cannot release a murderer simply because you are of noble birth. Be reasonable.
Now we threat...
Whoa!
Pegamos. Antes.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want. Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted?
You wish something more of me? I confess, I did not think the priestess out of one cage and into another. And in what endeavor am I? Set me free and I will follow you against the blight. I have spent my life in the vanguard. I know I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my... Yes. So be it.
Tu pode ser Deus. Salvar. Salvar, coisa. Esse daqui.
So be it. Speak.
Say what you must.
So be it.
Everything's out
time. I need healing.
Right. Let's get started. If you must. On it. I go.
So be it.
This should be easy enough.
Quero trabalho.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged. You want a reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable request. How does 100 silver sound? I was going to use that to fix up the cart, but quite frankly, I'll be grateful enough that my son and I come out of this with our heads. Which are unsold, I'm afraid. 100 silver, and my thanks is all I have to offer. The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way. Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we? We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
Rapaziada, vamos dar um save aqui. Vamos fazer uma pausa aí na live. Agora 40. Fazer uma pausinha. touca, derrubaram uma água. Ô, meu maguinho, já tô com um ferimento já. Faz. Finalidade para astúcia. Remover esse ferimento hoje para ferimentos ou visite acampamentos. Tá ferido, meu amigo. Momentos. Bora. Às vezes. Entendi. Não temos elmo nenhum.
Never know what hit him. Time for some just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? Like that! Victory shall find.
Ah, o Alisson morreu agora. É forte, né?
Right.
Então.
Here.
Ainda pra defesa.
Let's get started. This should be.
Coleira feia, gurizada.
On it.
Right. Quando espaço, hein? Ah, interrompeu minha habilidade. Caraca, nunca, cara. Ai, gente, viajei. Dá pra fazer aqui.
Weapons at the ready.
Ah, vai estar preso ali, não vai interromper. Nossa, aqui tá com um cheiro da vida. Ei, gente. Eu ratei feio ali no começo ali, cara. Sobrou só o tutó. Ei. Vamos de novo, vamos de novo. Assim.
the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow?
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the
carnage we
supplies
left
from
in
my
the
car.
wilds was horrifying.
Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft.
Are we done with this place? May not be here later should we leave now.
You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by...
The Maker demands justice.
So be it. I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. Somehow that seems unlikely. It matters little, however. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.